Good morning, everyone. Saturday, June 16, 2018. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Great Dane seized from Wolfboro woman to be ready for adoption soon. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Gene Mackin.
Back in the day, Bell-Tates knew that if we provided quality products and honest service, customers would come back again and again. Have things changed? Sure, but what hasn't is Bell-Tates' commitment to giving you a fair price and friendly service. Visit us at belltates.com.
For the first time, we're seeing how the Great Danes have been living over the past year. Nearly 80 housed at a shelter built specifically for them in an undisclosed location in New Hampshire. 1 year ago, they were removed from a Wolfboro home. Their owner, Christina Fay, convicted on animal cruelty charges, was allowed to keep one dog. The rest are in the care of the Humane Society of the United States.
We're so looking forward to the day that these dogs are laying on somebody's couch and part of somebody's family finally.
More than 70 of the Great Danes need to be spayed or neutered first. An enormous veterinary team has been caring for the 140 to 200-pound dogs, treating them for hereditary medical conditions.
We have 78 dogs in our care, and we've been providing that care at an animal shelter that we created just for these dogs for the last year. So we've staffed that shelter every single day with dog trainers and veterinary professionals and animal care staff.
Christina Fay was ordered to pay nearly $2 million for the care, but plans to appeal.
We just want to extend our sincere appreciation to all of the donors, the volunteers, all of the citizens who have been concerned for these dogs. Now it's a time for us to celebrate that they're moving on to their forever home.
And next week, the Humane Society should have a better idea of when the Great Danes will be ready for adoption. No one associated with their former owner is eligible. Live in studio, Gene Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man accused of beating 66-year-old in fight on Red Line train. Let's take a listen to the video on WCVB Boston.
Video posted on Facebook shows the vicious assault. You could see the suspect shoving the 66-year-old victim, the attack unrelenting. At one point, the suspect starts to strangle the victim telling police he felt dizzy, like the man was trying to kill me. Police arrested the attacker, identified as Toucan Manley, charging him with assault and battery on an elderly person, strangulation, and malicious destruction of property. But T-Riders seemed to cheer on the attacker, blaming the victim, accusing him of taking pictures of a woman on the train.
Get out of here, pervy!
Police say Manley grabbed the victim's phone and the brawl begins. The victim told police he never took any inappropriate photos of women, saying he has done nothing illegal and that he simply enjoys taking pictures of females, calling it a hobby. The victim's longtime neighbor says he's no pervert.
He's a caring person. He's not what they make him to be.
I also spoke with the suspect's adoptive mother. She is shocked as well. She says that he's normally mild-mannered and would never attack anyone. Live in Southeast, Sean Shai about WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Cape Elizabeth, consider parking fees at Fort Williams. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Modern Pest phrase of the day is quiz.
Tell me everything you know about deer ticks.
The black-legged, or deer tick, Ixodes scapularis.
To learn more, visit our pest library online at modernpest.com.
Parking at Fort Williams could soon cost you. The town of Cape Elizabeth once again considering parking fees. A new study found the town could raise $400,000 a year from those fees if $2 an hour was charged. Non-binding referendums on the parking fees failed in 2006 and 2010, and those visiting the fort are still not crazy about the idea.
For senior citizens on a fixed income, it would create a hardship, and perhaps they wouldn't be able to come to the park anymore. So I don't think it's a good idea at all.
Cape Elizabeth gets federal grant money to maintain the park. So all parking fees would also apply to town residents, not just out-of-town visitors.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Special counsel remains interested in Cohen, grand jury witness says. A former member of the Ukraine Parliament who appeared before Special Counsel Robert Mueller's So sorry about that, everyone. Last week has told ABC News that based on questioning, he believes prosecutors probing Russia meddling in 2016 election are still highly intended in the president's former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. And now let's take a look at events happening in New Hampshire today. And here is the list. Sorry about that, everyone. Just my allergies. Vince Price Film Festival, The House of Haunted Hills, 1959, at 7 p.m. in Jaffrey. Northeast Delta Dental Mount Washington Road Race at 9 a.m. in Gorham. Anders Osborne Solo at 7:30 p.m. in Plymouth. And Summer Solstice Sizzle at 10 a.m. in North Conway. And those are all the events happening today in New Hampshire. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, everyone. And I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. And sorry about those allergies I have this morning. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.